Let's play a game of preference. Hey, what's happening, guys? My name's Bread Hero Dan, and welcome to Would You Rather. I wanted to play some of this again because I need to be challenged. I need to be quizzed on what I would rather do. Would I rather die on the Hindenburg or die on the Titanic? Titanic. I would rather freeze to death than burn to death. I don't think burning to death and then crashing and falling would be very fun. I'm glad most people agree. It's a quicker way to go. Sleep in your parents' bed every night, or weep every time someone tells a joke in front of you. Sleep in my parents' bed every night or weep? No, we gotta weep. I would rather just cry when people tell me a joke. Really? A lot of people would rather sleep with their parents? What happens when you're married and shit? Would you rather play Rock Band or Guitar Hero? I don't know, they were both kind of like, they were both good. I played more Rock Band than Guitar Hero. Oh man, look, I'm in the gross minority right now. I just had that one available. Don't judge me. I'd play either if I could. Eat all your meals where the food is freezing cold, or eat all your meals with 5 tablespoons of salt poured on. I think I answered this question a long time ago. I would rather eat freezing cold meals. I would rather that because too much salt, I'm gonna have high blood pressure. It's gonna taste terrible anyway. I would rather it taste somewhat good if it was frozen. I mean, icicles and popsicles and ice cream is frozen. Would you rather watch an uninterrupted WNBA doubleheader or listen to an entire Nickelback CD in one sitting? Give me this. I have to listen to Nickelback all the time. Being in the South, apparently people really enjoy Nickelback. I hear it enough. I don't want to do it anymore. We can't do it anymore. Would you rather have your face covered in severe acne or be extremely fat? I've already kind of lived with that shit through my teenage years, so I know I could do it again. Yeah! Would you rather have high motor functions but have very poor senses, or have superb senses but low functioning motor skills? I would rather have superb senses and low functioning motor skills. Your senses are sight, touch, taste, smell, and hearing, right? No. Sight, touch, taste. I just fucked up, didn't I? Yeah, sight, touch, taste, smell, and hearing. Okay, I'm not crazy. I thought about it for a second. I was like, fuck, I didn't count my thumb as an extra finger. There you go. Maybe I need the superb functioning motor skills right there. Holy shit. Would you rather be a centaur or be a mermaid man? I'd rather be a centaur to bother Wade. Plus, I can run really fast. Would you rather always be sweating or always appear to be shivering cold? I want to be shivering cold. That way when I do Let's Plays and shit, yes! Oh, it would just add to the comedy. Would you rather wear the same thing every day or never wear the same clothes twice? You know, the first thought that crossed my mind was, man, if I never wore the same clothes twice, then it would be expensive as shit. Let's break this down for a second, because if you wear the same thing every day, you want to live in a climate that never changes. If you wear winter clothes every single day, it better be fucking freezing every single day. Not to mention, wearing the same clothes, or never wearing the same clothes twice, may not be so bad. You could go buy like a pack of t-shirts or something like that, and just cycle through on the days where you don't want to be seen by people, though you'll never have a favorite shirt or favorite pair of pants, or maybe you will, and you'll just remember the old times, the one day you got to wear those really comfy undies. In the end, I don't know. I think having to move from where I am now to a place where the temperature like never ever changed and the climate was always the same, I think that may end up being more expensive than just buying a bunch of like cheap t-shirts and pants and stuff like that. So I would rather never wear the same clothes twice. Oh, there you go. See, that apparently I'm in the vast majority there too. I must not be as analytical as I thought, because I'm pretty sure everybody else said, fuck, dude, I would have to move and that's expensive. Would you rather wear summer clothes in the winter or wear winter clothes in the summer? I mean, the winter here is like 50 degrees and we just wear, you know, t-shirts and shorts anyway. So yeah, I would rather do that. It's not that bad of a winter here. Now, for those of you in a place that fucking freezes every 2 seconds, I imagine wearing winter clothes during the summer would be your better option there. Would you rather only write in cursive or type in caps? Fun fact, when I was a kid, I strove to only write in cursive when we learned it. Turns out that nobody really knows how to read that shit anymore. I don't think they teach it to kids in schools here in America anymore. Or at least I know my state doesn't, because my little brother and sister never had to learn how to write cursive. And oftentimes they'll ask me those kind of questions, like, what is this? What is this, a G? No, that's an R. They look the same. So I would rather only write in cursive because I used to do that as a child. Would you rather only use a Mac or only use a Windows PC? There's so much more for Windows, I'm sorry, Mac. Mac is streamlined and cool and everything, but holy fuck, I can't imagine not being able to play my games or use the softwares that I enjoy just because it's not proprietary to Apple. Well, this is a pretty upfront question. Would you rather be immortal or die right now? Being immortal doesn't mean I can't die. It just means I won't die through time. I'd rather just be immortal and get offed by like a fucking meteor or something. If I die right now in the middle of this, then I'll never get to finish the episode. Would you rather become a superhero or supervillain? I don't know, I'm really mischievous, but I don't want to be bad, so I'd rather just be a superhero. What would I be as the supervillain, huh? The Yeastinator, where I just make bread a little too yeasty or some dumb shit? I don't know. I don't want to be a bad guy. Would you rather eat a worm straight from the ground or snatch a fly out of the air and eat it alive? Both are fucking gross. I would rather eat a worm straight from the ground, okay? I like earthy flavors anyway, like beets and rutabagas and shit like that, and I can't imagine eating a fly straight out of the air. Those motherfuckers live in garbage, and they eat rotting flesh and rotting garbage. Like, ah! No! Would you rather live without your cell phone or live without your iPod? I think this is a bit of a dated question because cell phones now are iPods. I would rather live without my iPod because my phone will just play my music for me. Would you rather have an incredibly nice car or own a personal helicopter? I would just have a nice car. I would have to, 1, get a helicopter pilot's license. 2, you only have certain places you could fucking land in a helicopter. 3, I'm sure the fuel for a helicopter is hella more expensive. At least with a nice car, it's just more economical. Economical? Yeah, economical. It just makes more sense. It's functional versus a helicopter. Where the fuck would I park a helicopter in an apartment complex? I would park it in the courtyard right here. My neighbors would go fuck around on it and break it. I have no hanger for a helicopter. But a car, there's a parking place right out there in the front. Would you rather have no tongue or have no teeth? I feel like we're all gonna meet this one right here, the no teeth fate eventually. I would rather have no teeth and just blend my shit. Because then I could still somewhat, I feel like I would be able to speak better if I had a tongue. Just being able to communicate better. Because you can sort of make up the words that your teeth like t and stuff like that would do with your gums and still have your tongue. I think you could still do that. I think not having a tongue would make it a lot harder to communicate. Actually, to come to think of it, I've met somebody that was born with a short tongue. They were, I guess I can't say I met them. They were a high school student. I had a couple classes with them. And I mean, yeah, it was tougher to communicate with them rather than communicating with, like, some of my older relatives who don't have teeth or anything like that. Would you rather be a vampire who can transform into a bat or be a ghost that can possess only appliances? I would rather be a Rotom. I like that Pokemon anyway. I would go possess your fridge and I would turn the dials all the way down and freeze your chicken. So it won't take 4 days for it to thaw, it'll take 5. That's the kind of villainy I would do if I was a supervillain. I would just possess people's electronics and shit like that. Oh, haha, I'm going to possess your iPhone to make you think that you only have 90% charge when really you have 80. Would I rather be killed by Jason or killed by Ghostface? Fuck, I'd rather be killed by Ghostface. Jason is brutal as shit. Jason is, I mean, it's not like a cool factor when you're killed by Jason. No. If you fucking slam you against a tree or something in a sleeping bag or stick you on a damn tree. It's no. No, Ghostface, just stab me, please. Would you rather own a lightsaber or know the ways of the Force? Know the ways of the Force? You know, lightsaber's not gonna do much without the ways of the Force, right? I'm glad I'm in the vast majority here. I think that's the way it goes. You need to know the ways of the Force and break all the dishes sitting next to you, and then own a lightsaber. Would you rather have 300 horses or have a car with 300 horsepower? I would rather just have a car with 300 horsepower. I don't have a place to put 300 horses. I don't even think I can fucking sell 300 horses down here. I'd rather just have a car with 300 horsepower. I mean, it's not like a super badass car or anything at 300 horsepower, but it'll get up and go, okay? 300 horses, I've got to corral those bastards. I can imagine doing like a horse run down the road. All right, we're going to the market, ye old market with 300 damn horses. I would rather just drive the car. It's much easier that way. I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I like playing the little Would You Rather game at, what is it, either.io. It's so fun. Sometimes you'll catch some of the same stuff. A lot of times, though, you'll catch new stuff. I don't know where people add some of these. Like, how do you add? I want to add questions. You can search questions. Submit question. Oh my god, I'm going to submit a question up here at the top. These people are ruined now. But anyway, thanks a ton, guys, for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, boom, like it. And leave a comment down below and let me know how I'm doing. But don't think that this is goodbye, because I'll catch you guys in the next batch of videos.